Okay, so we start. On the cover page of the book itself, it's written Fathers of Nation. Now, from interpretation of the book, when you see the word father, in most cases, even in the Bible itself, the word father has been used to mean someone who is a founder or someone who is the source. And in our context of the said book, a founder is someone like a president. A president. That is why when in literature we talk about who is the father of Kenya, we talk of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. This is because he was a president. He was the founder of the Republic of Kenya because he fought for our independence. Now here we have fathers in plural. Now this means that this one is more than one president or more than one founder of a nation. And specifically, since the book is written by Paul B. Vita, who is an African, so the book more so will be set in Africa, and it will only focus on issues which affect Africa in a more deeper perspective or in a more deeper way than any other countries out there. Then we move on. For the ones who have the set book itself, on the cover page, I believe you are able to see that we have a document, and that document has been binded by a purple ribbon. And then on the document itself, we have an imprint of the word approved. But if you check on the stamp itself and use a mirror to see, it has been written rejected. So this one acts as a conundrum, or it's a satire. How can a stamp be rejected, but the emblem that is there is approved? Now, let's try and interpret and see what does this document mean. So, the document that is on the cover page, this one means that this one indicates that this is a symbol of government policies or government programs, because one, it's fathers of nations, and we all know that presidents, they're the ones who approve specific programs or specific policies to run in a country or to be used in a country. Then after that one, we see that we have a stamp with the words rejected carved on it. So we have stamp with rejected carved on it, carved in it. Now this one tells us that it shows that these policies might not be in the interest of the citizen. Uh, Shows that the policies might not be in the interest. Sorry, may not be in the interest of the citizens. This way, remember, in most cases, people who are in power, they usually pass policies which sit with maybe their campaign manifestos or policies which have a way of benefiting them in the long run. Now, if the stamp says rejected, this means that, sorry for that, this document itself does not have the interests of the common mwananchi at heart. That is why it is being rejected in the first instance. But although it is being rejected, when it falls on the document itself, it becomes approved. Now, that shows that there's a bigger game being played, or there's something going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of. So here we have the print, uh, print with print with approved marking, print with approved marking. So this one shows that even though the policies are not helpful, shows that even though the policies are not helpful, they are just approved because of negligence because of negligence or absent-mindedness. Sorry, because of negligence of our leaders, of the leaders. That means even though a policy causes more harm than good, it will be approved. Why? Because this policy has a way of helping the leader, or this leader neglects the bigger picture. Now, if you're keen, I know that some people will be able to see, but if you look at the document very well, on the left side of the document, we have not a very clear picture of a trees on the background, and like something dry, or a dry land. That shows that these policies, even though they are being approved, they will cause trouble at the end. Now, if you are able to see this all this analysis from only the cover page, now this one will tell you something about what you'll find in the book itself. Now we know that the book will talk about presidents because of the fathers of nations, and therefore we have a higher probability of us meeting a policy or a document or a program that, even though is not fit for the consumption of the African continent or for the consumption of the normal mwananchi, it will be approved. And by it being approved, one, it can be approved because maybe a leader has his own ulterior motive, or he has his own reasons for approving the document. And apart from that one, maybe a leader has not even read the document, but he or she only approves because he doesn't want to work on his table. He wants to go and do something else. Now, because of all that analysis, we come to the main function, or the main feature of the name Fathers of Nation. Now, this title, in literature, we say it is a satirical title. A satirical title. Now, someone can ask you, what is satirical, or what is the meaning of satire? So, on just to help you understand this better, allow me to tell you what a satirical title is, and then, sorry, allow me to tell you what satire is, and then after telling you the meaning of satire, I tell you the meaning of a satirical title. So, first of all, we start with the keyword satire. What is satire? Now, satire is making fun of serious situations, in hope of uh, enlightening, the people on the dangers, on the dangers of the situation, the dangers of the situation. That is satire. Now, if you're keen, this satire in many cases is usually used in politics, whereby our politicians, the ones who are mature in the political game, they enjoy using this style of satire. So you'll find that a politician takes an issue, then makes fun out of the issue, and the people laugh, the masses laugh. Now, when people laugh because of making fun, some of them don't get the true picture behind his or her own words, but the ones who are seasoned, the ones who are wise enough, they'll understand. He has said this and this just to escape the arm of the government, but at the end of the day, he has communicated what is supposed to be communicated. So, when something is satirical, it makes fun of a serious situation. And by it making fun of that serious situation, people who are not keen will not understand. But the ones who are keen will understand. And after understanding, they'll be able to uh, warn other people, or they'll be able to use it to guide the rest and to show them the way forward. Now, in our situation here, the title "Fathers of Nation" is a satirical, title. Now, uh, I've told you the meaning of satire, and then I'll tell you the meaning of being a satirical title. So here, It's satirical because the people who are meant the people who are meant the people who are meant to provide guidance who are meant to provide guidance are sorry for that the people who are meant to provide guidance are mm, are the same people the people who are supposed to the people who are meant to provide guidance are the same people who have the same people who have no clue of what is happening and have no clue of what is happening and they keep impoverishing the continent. They keep impoverishing the continent. Just a second. And they keep impoverishing the continent. That is how it is satirical. Now, when I say that the people who are meant to provide guidance are the same people, no, these people who provide guidance, these are the heads of state, our presidents, maybe our PS, maybe the politicians whom we elected democratically during the elections. So they're supposed to give us guidance, but they're the same people who have no clue of what is happening. So you find that the same people, yes, they're leading the nation, but they don't know what they're doing. Therefore, they end up making mistakes and they don't own up to the mistake. So, and because of these mistakes, by impoverishing, they make us to become poorer and poorer every time because we try to adopt new systems from different countries without even doing a background check on these systems to understand how they work for us to introduce these new systems into our nation in a slow manner. So that is all on the title or the heading of this book, Fathers of Nation. So before I continue, does anyone have any question on